everyone. Right, I'm back here today, Boxing Day. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Had to park my car down at the farm because it's the tracks are absolutely muddy as hell. So I've had to yomp in with my stuff. I'm not staying for the night, I'm just here for the day, do a couple of little jobs, have a little bit of chill out and that, and then leave later on tonight. Got Betty with us. I brought my chainsaw in case I did any chainsaw work, and a little day sack with a couple of little bits and pieces like my tools. Didn't have to bring any scran because I got a little bit of scran here left from the last time. Just some water and some food for the dog. So today what I'm going to try and do is, I've got loads of old roof tiles that I've had here for about 6-7 months. I'm going to get them and I'm going to put them onto the wall at the back of the fire just to reflect a bit more heat in and stop the draft coming right through. Obviously I'll leave a little bit of a gap at the top just for smoke to escape if I get any smoke coming out the front of the fire instead of going straight through the chimney. That's my main task today, and then obviously we'll just see what happens throughout the day. Obviously it's nice and quiet here, there's not a single person in the woods whatsoever that I know of because I've just got here. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit now. So, right, enough waffling, let's just get on with it. Right everybody, there, that's it, all done. Obviously you know me by now, I didn't like the camera rolling when I'm doing every single little bit of the task. So what I've done is I've got all the roof tiles that I've had here for ages, and it'll be like a heat reflector and stop all the wind coming in when I'm sitting around my fire. So there you can see I've got a tiny little gap at the top just to let smoke escape, but what will happen is the cold air will push through that little gap and it'll push me hot air back in towards me. I've got a gap there that I need to fill because when I've been hammering all that, all the soil and everything's fell out of there practically. So that's neither here or there. That'll take 2 minutes to hire a bit of wood in there and strap it in. But as you can see, I've covered it just about everywhere. Like I say, I've got little gaps there. I've put a little bit of extra tiles on there on the top here as well, just to reflect the heat back down as well and stop the heat hitting me top and causing any damage to that. A few little tiny gaps there, but I'm up with about them because that's where the chimney exhaust goes. All down here underneath, and as you can see all the way around the back. And here the farmer, that sounds like the farmer's on his way up to feed his cows. Sorry about the sniffling there, I've got a snotty nose. It's not that cold today actually, but you know, it's canny. I'm going to do a bit of wood prep as well, get some of that all chopped up properly and nicely for the next time I come, which will probably be in a couple of weeks time I think, hopefully for an overnighter. I get warmed up a little bit because I'm feeling a little bit cold, so what I thought I would do while I'm having a cuppa, instead of just sitting around daying out, I might as well cover a few little things that I bring with us. Betty's running around like a lunatic, so she's enjoying herself and I'm stopping for a tea break. So what I thought I'd do, I'll just show you a few tools that I bring with us when I do my building and that, or even when I just go away in general. Alright, so basically my big beast that I bring with us is a Parker 58cc chainsaw. Alright, it does the job nicely. It wasn't that expensive. Let's see if I can get this off. Should have took this off first. But anyway, chainsaw, you've all seen them before. Alright, it's a heavy thing, like, but when it's got a decent chain on, it just slides through all the trees, no bother. Obviously, because I do tell you, I do chop live trees down, but that's it. The orders of the landowner. Obviously, because we're clearing parts of it out to make campsites, and also some of the stuff is like massive, and it's stopping all the younger trees growing. So we're chopping them down, and everything that we chop down does get used. All right, just literally tell you that everything gets used. Nothing gets left to rot away. The farmer uses it for his big burner back to burn all, make all the like hot water and things like that at his farm and the cottages down the bottom. Alright, so that's that one. I've got a Fisker X10 axe that I bring with us. I've had this now for about 2.5 years, and it's still going well. Alright, and he paid about 30 quid for it in a shop in the town. Alright, so this is just a quick run through really. Alright, and my main saw is the Boreal 21. Alright, anybody's seen it before? I think everybody has. Just folds out nice and easy. Alright, I've had this for about a year and a bit. Blade's still going well. Sorry, it's a bit high that. Alright, it's nice and compact, dead light. It's very sturdy. This is rock hard as well, just for knocking small little twigs off and all that when they're dead twigs. Really good bit of kit. You can get lots of different types of blades for it. They're a bit expensive, like I think I paid about 60 odd quid for this. I think it cost more if you got the bag and everything, but I didn't need a bag. Alright, so that's that. Sorry I'm going through these dead quick. Alright, let's get a quick gob full of this. And this is my free cup I got off my pal, so I just leave that here. Saves us carrying it in when I'm just here out of the day. Ah, nice and sweet that. Right, and this is my belt kit. Excuse me, I'll just get it sorted so I can lift it up. This is my belt kit here. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go through each individual thing. Most of you will know what these are. Alright, but this bit here, it's a first aid pouch. So obviously inside of it, I haven't took it out of its main packet. It's a first aid kit. It's got like everything that you would need for when you're out camping and all that, and a little bit extra like gloves and painkillers, just specific for me. Loads of different bits and pieces. I've got a food for free little book. It's a foraging book. It tells you everything about everything that you can forage, different types of seasons and everything. I'm not going to take it out of its bag, alright? I don't want to get them knackered. So that's in there. And then I've just got an emergency flashlight, alright? Got the batteries in, but it's upside down so it doesn't get put on by accident. It's on a little bit of lanyard that I made in a clip. Alright, so that's that pouch. Next one is my little fold away handsaw, a backhoe one. Alright, got a brand new blade on it, just bought the blade the other week. Alright, my other one, I've had this for about 3 years. That's how long it lasted, the blade. Obviously it was a little bit buckled on the ends and everything. Alright, but that Champion, because of the curve on them, you're getting the backstroke and the forward stroke and the way the blade is, you're getting two cuts at the same time, rather than just some saws where you're pulling back and that's the cut, or you're pushing forward for the cut. Nice and light. Didn't need a pouch if you didn't want one. You can just fold it up and put it in your pocket. Now I mean, if I was going backpacking and that, I wouldn't be taking me big saws. That's ideal, because if I'm backpacking it means that I'm not building anything, I'm just collecting wood for the fire. Alright, and that's in a leather pouch that I got from the Bushcraft store. Next thing I've got, I really bought this for my grandson. It's a Bear Grylls, I know, but it's made by Gerber. It's a small axe. It's very strong, it's very sharp. I've had this for about a year. I took it up to Scotland last year, whereas my brother-in-law and his brother were with us camping. He brought just a basic axe that was like pretty, like the ones that you get at B&Q and things, and he was whacking his on the top of mine, right, to get it through some logs and all that, because his wasn't working at all, it was blunt as out, and his was totally demolished on the flathead part of the hammering head. Mine didn't have a single mark on it. Really good, really handy, nice and light, and it stays sharp for a very long time. So that's the Gerber Bear Grylls axe, which comes with a little sheath with a Velcro fastener. Alright, so that's that. I'll just put that away so I don't cut my fingers on it. Alright, my next thing is what I've been waiting for a year. It's a MSK1 knife. Alright, it's got a small neck knife that comes with it and a sheath that attaches to the main compartment. Alright, now what comes with this as well is you get some string that comes with it, so you can wrap it around the handle, and a small ferro rod that goes inside of there. Alright, that's it there. Alright, sorry about the camera, but I've got it on the other side of my fence just so I can use this table. Alright, it's very sharp, it's very tough. Alright, I'm very impressed with it. I've already cut myself twice, and I was using this just for cutting some chips a few weeks ago, and it just touched my finger and it cut my finger open. So that's that. Alright, so I will be getting the bit of string put on there, but the string that comes with it, it's like a survival string. You can split it right down, and inside of the string it's got a metal bit in it, which you can make snares and that with. It's also got another part in it which is like a fishing line. Alright, so you can take that out and you can use that, and then there's another part inside of it. You take it out and you fluff it up and you use it for fire lighting. So it's got a lot of uses, this string that's come, and they send extra bits of that string for you to use as well. Alright, on the bottom it's got a pouch that attaches on by like webbing straps. Alright, it's just velcroed in, and all I've got in there is some fire starting kit. Alright, so that's that bit. And then it's got a ferro rod on the side. It's just a small one, but it's very good. Alright, I'll just put that back and I'll show you how it works in a minute. And the main part, obviously you've got this sheath. It can go on your fit on loads of different ways. I've got this bit folded down over at the back, so it's up over on my leg, or you can have it like up here, so it's hanging right down. It's also got a hard, I can't remember the proper name of it, so I apologise, but it's also got a proper hard sheath that slides inside and it fastens into the other sheath, alright, with a screw. And this is the main part. Alright, this is the MSK1 knife. Alright, I'm not going to take the handle off and show you all the stuff inside of it. Right, this is a really good knife. It's nice and sharp. Alright, it's dead heavy duty. It's quite thick. Alright, if you look at the spine of it there, it's a full tang. Alright, it's got 3 screws on here on this side, okay, that holds it all together, and 2 on this side. But in the centre here, it's got a divot, so when you make a bow drill, alright, you can just put that on top and then off you go. I've never done it yet, so that's going to be one of my next things I want to try out. But on the back it's got a funnel and the striker. Alright, so I'll just quickly show you how that works. I'm going to take these gloves off because I feel like I can't do things properly with them gloves on at the minute. Alright, so what it is it's to stop you, so the blade's facing away from you. Alright, and it's up against your arm, the spine of the knife's up against your arm, and you're pushing it away, so you're not like some knives where you're doing it and you're doing it like that. Alright, and you've got the blade coming towards you, haven't you? So I think it's much better this. So you hold it like that, so it's nice and safe, and it's got a little 45-degree angle at the back of the funnel, and that's it basically. Alright, you can see the sparks are great. Alright, so that's that. Like I say, this comes apart, and inside of here you've got a micro survival kit with like fire starting stuff. I think it's got another ferro rod inside of it. It's got fishing kit, sewing kit. It's got a big darning needle that you can use for loads of different types of things. Okay, so that's it. Also at the funnel, it's got a hole all the way through, and two up here. Alright, so you can attach this to a stick and make a spear with it. Loads of different things. It's got a nice little hole there, and I tell you what, when you're doing like close carving, it gives you much more control, and it's really nice feeling in your hand. It fits really well. I can actually get like 2 fingers in that bit there, and it makes it go nice and sturdy. Alright, sturdy, is that the word? But anyway, that's my new little baby. I paid a lot of money for it, like. A lot of you will probably think, why am I spending so much money on a knife when I've only been doing this for a couple of years? But it was a treat to myself. Alright, I've got another couple of knives that I'll be using, but this was a treat. It's a one-off. I would never ever pay money like that again for a knife, but I just loved it so much. It come with so much stuff. Alright, so basically that's what I have on my belt kit. Alright, and then I've just got a bog standard belt on it. Alright, that's it really. So just to high in a little bit of interest onto like the stuff I've got. Obviously I will go into this knife in more detail one day when I'm at home, and I can get it all out properly, get the camera set up nice and properly, and go through all the individual bits, and also it'll give me a go at making sure I know what I'm doing with them bits. It's no point having loads of stuff in your knife here that know what's in there and you didn't know how to use it. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have this cup of tea now. I'm going to come round and switch the camera off. I'm going to chill out for a bit, find out where my dog's disappeared again. She's not that far, like, I'll just whistle 3 times and she comes back straight away in any way. But she only ventures just down to the bottom end. She kind of get into the field where the cows and that are, because it's all blocked off. So hopefully I'll try and get some more work done on the video and that, and show you what's happening around the campsite. So anyway, thank you. I hope that's give you a little bit of interest into what sort of stuff I bring. If you think I've made any mistakes on what I've, like the pronunciations of things or how I've described them, just let us know in the comments box. I really like getting comments, whether they're good or negative. Like I've said before, don't be horrible with us. I can take it on the chin, like I can take criticism like there's no tomorrow. Alright, we're not all perfect, we all don't know every single thing about all this bushcraft stuff and, you know, the wild camping. I'm learning all the time. Alright, I've never done any courses or anything like that. I've just come off watching other people on the internet, reading books and just putting it all to practice. With three or 4 months ago I got a chainsaw. Never used a chainsaw for about, what, say about 30 years. When I was a young lad and I was working in a YTS gardening scheme in Newcastle. That was the first time and last time I ever used a chainsaw, so I've just learnt that by watching YouTube. So thank you YouTube, and thank you to everybody that's watching my channel and subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I'll be well appreciated, and there's a little bell there as well. May as well get this in now. I'll probably forget to say it later on. But anyway, to everybody that's subscribed to us so far, thank you very much. I'm getting closer and closer to 100 subscribers. I think I hit 79 yesterday. So thank you very much. I would really love, and that's not going to happen over a few days, but I'd really love to get me 100 before the end of January. That would be right, let's turn my torch off. Hello everybody, as you can see it's pitch black now. Alright, obviously I've been chopping a few trees down for the farmer, getting them all processed ready for him to come pick them up in his tractor, and that's what he's done. Obviously we're concreting the 2 main posts in, and the 3rd back post is going to get concreted in. We've only managed to get the 2 front posts done today, so I'll quickly take you around because I'm going to go and get a cuppa and then head off home because I've got to walk all the way back to the farm now and it's cloudy as out. But anyway, enough moaning, enough waffling, let's go for it. Alright then, so right, obviously it's dark, but as you can see, alright, down the bottom there, it's all a big hole. It's about 2 foot deep, and we've filled it in with rocks and bits of the cement. Obviously the bottom of the bags went and hardened, so we've smashed that up and put it in there. Hopefully it'll be alright. It's solid as a rock, like. Alright, as you can see it's quite high. Alright, but we'll cut it, once it's solid we'll cut it a size, and anyway once we've got the cuts in. So that's there, and it's obviously, we've thingied it up with some sticks. This one here as well, exactly the same. Alright, so we've wedged it up on there. Concrete in the bottom, we had more concrete in there because it was better bag, and as you can see it's a nice big tall pole. That mark there is roughly about where we're going to be going. So if I stand on the platform, that's about, say, about 6 foot high, so that's roughly where we're going to get it. Alright, so in any rate, as you can see it's pitch black now. I think it's about 5 o'clock. I'm going to go and have a cuppa like I said. Just quickly check all the tools away, like the hammers and things, and then that's it. So in any rate everybody, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I haven't really done much work on it again, but that's not my way of doing things. I normally do stuff and then show you afterwards, or explain beforehand. Right, I'm waffling, so I'm going to go on. So thank you very much everyone, bye.